Ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Check, we Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops that find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring, sun up, baby.
Yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What's going on, everybody? Happy game day Saturday. You know, I'm back with another one. I told you I was going to come back with this merch, this high-quality Alabama State merch. Listen, if you are a member, I'm going to get this started right. I'm going to get this started off right. If you're a member, I need you to put your scores in like Black Pilot, okay? That's the right way to do it. I just need who win it. Put your score and who won. All right. Come on, Black Pilot, bro. Don't be changing up the score. I just wrote it down. All right. That's it. That's the last change. 31-14. Come on, man. I got a pin. Man. You can't be doing that. All right. So, but that's without him changing it. That's how it's supposed to look. All right. That's how it's supposed to look. Don't do this. That's not right. This is dumb. Okay. This is dumb. All you got to do is put who you want to win in the score. You ain't got to do all the extra stuff with both teams and stuff like that. Thank you. Hey, listen. For all the people in the back who don't say, Scotty, oh, you don't do nothing for the MEAC, I'm here. I've arrived. And where are the views? Like I told you guys, in the dumpster. But no matter, because unlike HBCU fans, I'm about good football. And this is the battle for first place, baby. It's the battle of freaking first place. Ain't nobody to be found but me. But this is why I do what I do. But watch my shoes. All right, Peasy, I just got you down. All right. Writing you down right now. 24-14 NCCU. All right, got you locked in. Let me see. MEAC Mike, I got you. Writing you down. 35-14 NCCU. All right. So let me get to some of these key players. Key players for Howard. All right. Listen, I don't watch Howard very often, but when I do, I take my notes. All right. Listen, gotta watch out for Kenny Gallup, number 0. Blues talked about him previously. We talked about him early in the season. Kind of has that Buda Baker, Peppers, you know, like he's a very Tyrann Mathieu-ish type player, undersized, but is real quick, shifty, loves to stick his nose in the box. Good all-around athlete. He plays safety and DB. Listen, you already know the Howard moves with Howard lives and dies with Quentin Williams. If Quentin Williams, number 1, the quarterback. If Q Will is having a great game, you're going to see them throw the ball. They're going to push the ball down the field, making easy reads. Listen, you don't want to put too much on Quentin Williams' plate when it comes to playing the quarterback position. If you limit to him, it's just simple reads, nice scheme concepts. Tell him if it's there, throw it. If it's not, throw it away. Because like his decision-making sometimes, you'll be like, what the crap? Like, what are you looking at, my boy? Like, some of the stuff he throws, I'll be like, what were you thinking? But great arm talent, big kid, good size. All right. Another one, Antoine Murray. All right. Number 8, wide receiver. He's been their key wide receiver for the past 2 seasons. I remember when I asked Abdul, who's a wide receiver in the MEAC, he said, yo, go check out my boy Antoine Murray down in Howard. So people definitely know about him, definitely making waves. All right, so be cognizant and mindful of him as well in this game. And my sleeper pick for Howard is number 3, Casey Hawthorne. Now, the last time I remember watching Howard, I saw this number 3, and I was like, damn. I was like, why is he not getting the ball more? Why is he not involved? He has that Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel type of feel to where you can use him as a running back. You can use him as a wide receiver. He's listed as a wide receiver, but he kind of gives me that slash type of guy, that slash vibe to where you can line him up in the backfield. You can jet sweep him. You can throw a route to him. He's really multifaceted, quick guy, shifty, agile. Would like to see him get the ball more in open spaces. I think he's definitely somebody to watch out for in this game. All right. Those are my key players for Howard. Now, my key players for NCCU. I call them North Central. If you have a problem with that, I don't give a damn. Okay. I call them North Central. It helps me. So, whatever. I ain't got time for North Carolina. So I ain't got time for that. North Central. All right. So, number 5, Latrell Collier, running back. I believe he's 2nd in rushing in the MEAC. Listen, NCCU likes to run the ball. They're a very balanced team, but predominantly they would like to get off on a run. Latrell Collier is the back for that. He gets that momentum and that tempo game going. Watch out for him. Quentin McCall, leading receiver for NCCU, doesn't have many yards. That lets you know how balanced they are, but as well, they want to run the ball. I think he has in 8 or 9 games, he probably has 300 or 400 yards receiving. Like I said, not much of a throwing team. They're very balanced. Davis will spread the ball to whoever's open. That's the one thing I like about him. And staying on Davis, number 11, QB. A lot of people have him as the second best quarterback behind Shedeur in HBCU football. Made a huge mistake against South Carolina State, throwing a bad pick in the red zone. But the guy is a baller, big physical guy, has a strong arm, can probably make any throw on the field, and is mobile. Definitely something that Howard is going to have to be cognizant when playing NCCU. And listen, the Pro Watch, right? This is my little Pro Watch. That means players on each team that can go to the pros. I've already spoke about Davius Richards. Listen, another Pro Watch that you have to watch is left tackle Dankwa, 6'8", 365 from Ghana. Okay, left tackle. That Howard left side of the line is unreal. Listen, it reminds me of the old Dallas Cowboys where that left side running behind Larry Allen, and they're in that left tackle. I think it was like Russell Maryland and Larry Allen, all those guys or whatever. Crazy. And I don't think Russell Maryland was a D tackle. But anyway, that's how strong their left side is, right? So if I'm doing the New Age Cowboys, it would be like Tyron Smith, you know what I'm saying? Or the Sean Alexander teams of the Seahawks, where they used to run behind that left side of their offensive line with Sean Alexander. That's the type of style that Howard plays with. That left side of Howard is legit, all right? And the problem with that is this. NCCU has a very small defensive line. Very small. I mean, they run that 3-3-5 stack. They don't have a big upfront line. So if Howard was smart, they would dictate the game based off their running attack. And they have Eden James. They have Casey Hawthorne that can run the ball. They got a big back there that can tote that thing. I would dictate the game with running and then play action with Q Will with easy throws on the back half, on the backside of the deep. That's how I would run this game. All right. This is Alabama State, but it ain't a jersey. It's some merch that somebody sent me. I absolutely love this shirt. I'm loving it. All right. So shout out to the Yard Apparel for this. But that's how, if I was Howard, I'm gonna dictate this game by running the ball, play action, Q Will going over the top, making plays with Antoine Murray and them boys. Now, NCCU on the back half, listen, you got to stay balanced. You don't want to become one-dimensional with Howard. They're not the best defensive team, but they get stops when they need to get stops. You have Brokenberg on the D-line. You have Tenny Gallup in the back end. These guys are hard-nosed hitters. They do what they do. They do it very well. They're not special. They're not Jackson State or Alabama State where, defense is their calling card. They're not that, but they're very capable of stopping you when you think you're going to do something, and going forward, you might see how that works out. I'll say this. I think for Howard to win, you have to start off fast, right? You want to get the confidence going early. Nobody believes you're supposed to be in this game. JT Thomas, I got you. Let me write your score down. All right, let me see. 21 Howard. All right. For Howard to win this game, go fast. All right, got to go. Breland already got you. And you still didn't put your scoring right. Jesus Christ. All right. For Howard to win this game, start off fast. Don't get pass happy, right? Work the ball, work the clock. Time of possession is your friend in this, right? Run the ball well, play action, play within yourself. Don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop back 30 to 35 times. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do all of that. You get what I'm saying? Keep it basic, simple. Run the ball, run behind that strong offensive line that you have on the left side. Make NCCU play your game, right? Make NCCU play your game. Run the ball, play action on the back end. NCCU, for you to win, listen, first of all, you got to stop the run. That 3-3-5 is not it. All right? That 3-3-5 is not it. Booney Mitchell, I got you. Writing you down right now. All right. Got to stop the run. That 3-3-5 might have to go 4-2-5. Stay balanced. Stop the run on that end, right? Davius Richards, got to have a bounce back game from that South Carolina State mishap. Got to have a bounce back game, all right? On top of that, play within yourself. Make the throws that are there. Run the ball when you need to run the ball. Mobley as a quarterback. All right, and take apart this back end of Howard is not as good as people think. I like Kenny Gallup. I think he's a damn good safety, but the corners can be got. They're not all world. You have the guys to make plays, Show us why you're the second best quarterback in HBCU football. All right. Howard has not been in this position before, so we'll see how Howard gets in listen, it's easy to play when there's no expectations. I can't say that enough. When there's no expectations, it's really easy to play the game of football with no expectations. But, hey, Howard, you're in the driver's seat. Battle of first, 2-0. Show people why you should be washed out. Show people why you should be the team to fear in the MEAC. Take control of this division with the win. All right, for me, I have NCCU winning this game. I think they've been tested. I think they've been proven, made some mistakes, but they're still the better team. I have NCCU winning this game 31-21 NCCU. All right, 31-21 NCCU. I'm going to keep this open up for 10 more minutes. If somebody want to call in, listen, if you want to give your score, you can call in and do that. Cold World, I got you, even though you didn't put the score in the right way. Jesus Christ, man. This is how you put your score in. Y'all Bamas don't be listening. Gotta give examples to people. All right. Let me see. DJ Cold World. 34-20 NCCU. All right. Call lines are open. If you want to call in and give you a score, remember, call in. Anybody with the perfect score gets $75. Listen, now you have to be here for the post-game show to get your money. Now, depending on how close that Southern and FAMU game is, I might let it slide. But post-game wise, you need to be here to collect your funds if you pick the right score. All right, if you pick the right score. I do believe Larry Scott has a problem with the offensive play calling. I agree with you. I think Larry Scott has a problem with his offensive play calling. It's times where you be like, why are you doing that? Or you're running the ball well, or you have a strong back set. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? I totally agree with you, MEAC Mike. They can be their own worst enemy when it comes to Howard and how their play calling goes. Either you get too pass happy or you go away from the run. They're all the same to me. Do it. I think they're a better team when they run first and then throw off the back end. That's just my personal opinion. All right. Listen, we got some big games coming up. In North Carolina A&T players, Norfolk State, they're playing right now. NCAT is up 14-0. We got some Power 5 matchups. Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State playing. Bama, LSU, some great games going on, all right? Listen, I ain't got no callers. Everybody's put their scores in. Listen, I'll be back for the watch party, NCCU Howard. Check me in back at 2 o'clock, 2:05. I'll be right here. All right, listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.